Hi, and welcome to another episode of where I go to a job site, start the camera, and whatever happens, happens. Just like in the real world, not the perfect classroom atmosphere. So I just got back from vacation and I'm trying to get my head back into this. This video is intended mainly for simplex technicians that have access to the proprietary software needed to perform these tasks and as an interest to others. Please excuse the poor quality video and the fact that I can't keep my camera on the subject that well. I usually have my GoPro strapped to my forehead, but I forgot it. So I'm using an iPhone. But I'm learning to edit on iMovie. This isn't about production, so it's not perfect. Enjoy. Okay, today we are going to do an upgrade to this 4100U to bring it up to an ES. The reason why is because this IDNET 2+2 card is no longer available, and it's been replaced with a newer type of IDNET card 2+2. And our current software in this panel here is 120506, which does not support the new card, and the old card is obsolete. The old card went bad because it took a lightning hit and has an internal ground. Right now you can see that the screw has been removed. Just to keep it clear until we have all the components and everything ready to go for this upgrade. Because unfortunately, since the card has to be replaced and it's no longer available, we have to upgrade to an ES. We did try this in 1208, but it did not give me the option to convert the card over properly. And we tried it in 120802, and the programmer just did not open for this particular job. So we were forced to get the upgrade kit. As you can see, the upgrade kit comes with some newer stickers that say ES, a CPU board, an Ethernet cable, and a little Ethernet port that's going to replace the traditional old style port in the fire panel, as you can see, and that will bring this thing up to a full-blown ES. So first thing I'm going to have to do is install the new CPU board and the upgrade and bring this thing online, just so I can go in here and find out, like, oh, sorry. So I can go to that screen right there and find out what rev this new CPU board in this package is. This morning before I came to the job site, before I left the house, I went onto the server and got the latest and greatest program. I believe it was 60201 that just recently came out, and I wanted that on my machine just in case. Okay, we have the new CPU board in the system and the new IDNET 2+2 card. So first thing I want to do is press menu and hit next 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which says display software revision level. And we're going to hit enter. And it's going to say 60105. Okay, CPU said 60105. I just checked the chart, and the latest and greatest is going to be 60103. So we'll go to our start menu. All programs. simplex. We're going to find 60103. 60103. And we're going to open the programmer up. The job is newer than the current programmer. I don't care. I don't care. Will you still open up for me? Yes, thank you. Okay, we're there. All right, so I'm going to take my old version. I'm going to bring it right on up. So we're going to go to there. That. We're going to open. Previous version, do you wish to upgrade? Yes. And the little circle's going to turn around. All right, there we go. Bingo, we're upgraded. All right, now we're going to go to our cards, and we are going to get ready to upgrade this card. Okay, we're going to get ready to upgrade the card. So what we'll do is we'll go to that card, which is this IDNET card. Okay. We are going to right click, and right there it just says upgrade card. And it says, warning, card type change. This might change point types and could invalidate customer control. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Look at that. The card has been upgraded to an IDNET 2 card. Let's just check the properties here. Okay. Point editing. There's all of our points. Now, also, while I was in here, I wanted to remove a point. So there was a ZAM just hanging off of the board that somebody abandoned. So we're not going to put that back in. We're just going to find that. That was M281. We're going to right click and ask it where it's used. It's not used anywhere except for in a walk test group. I always like to do that because if it's in custom control, you have to go in there and physically remove it. So we'll go ahead and right click on here and, I'm sorry. Let's go over here and just hit the delete button. No. Come on. I was on vacation. I'm back from vacation. My mind's not doing what it's supposed to do. Let's go to device type, UN, or unused. Apply. There we go. And that's all we have to do. All right, that's gone. Okay, we're in business. We're going to build this sucker, and we're going to upload it. Okay, we'll be right back. We are in the process of building the job right now, and it's saving. Everything is built now, it's saving the job, and process complete. Okay, so now let's go ahead and close. All right, we're back into the programmer. Okay, now we have our download cable, as you can see, hooked up to the panel. And we are going to go right up to here, take our mouse right up to here, and we're going to go to the download screen. Okay, you'll see that click in, and you'll wait a second, you'll see that mailbox light up. That means we're good to go. And we're just going to hit the download button here. Okay. And we're done. As you can can see, panel's going through a little update. This is going to just kind of hang here like this. Now we're going to get this screen here, which is going to say that we're allowed to close it, but I like to just kind of hang here. I don't like to touch anything until I know this thing is finished doing what it's got to do. That's just my suspicion or superstition. And system startup in progress. Ah, we got to update the IDNAC. You got to make sure you see this. Sometimes it don't happen and you'll have to restart it again to get that to happen. But that's a good thing this time. All right. This annunciator lost communication, so we're going to tell it to shut up for a few minutes. Okay, and it looks like we're complete here, so I can close this. And then I can close this and get back to my programmer. Okay, and we're coming back up online here. It looks like we have a time and date issue. And now we have the IDNET search or fault search. That's just going to its startup procedure. When it's all done, we should have no trouble. Well, we'll have a time and date trouble. We can fix that. And we should have one supervisory because they had a tamper originally. Oh, there it is. There it is. They're coming in. Tamper. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so now we're down to 1 and 1. Okay, one trouble is the time and date. Okay, and we can set the time and date. We'll go through that procedure again. You've seen this on previous videos, but we'll do it one more time real quick. We have to log on, so we do a menu, enter, and the 1, and then we are going to put our password in. I don't want to offend anybody or thinking I'm giving anything away. You all know what the password is. Okay, the access level 3. We can do it at access level 2 as far as set time and date, but I'll do exit next, enter, and more info. Okay, and the time is 11:18 a.m. Wow, that's almost lunchtime. Okay, so we'll go ahead. What's today's date? I forgot what today's date was. I'm just getting back from vacation. All right, leave me alone. 11/17. All right. November already. Almost Thanksgiving and Christmas. Time's flying. Maybe I'll get to retire soon. 21. Jeez. Alrighty. Look, got rid of that trouble. We might go out there and look for their tamper switch and get that cleared out too while we're here. But now that we're all done and I'm happy with everything, I think what I want to do is I want to, and it's really important, I'm going to back up this job. So I'm going to go to File, okay, and I'm going to go to Backup. And I'm going to take this to a folder that I call Temp, and I'm going to make a new folder. Okay, and we're going to call it the name of this job. I don't want to publicize anything, so let me type this in real quick. Bear with me. I made an error. Spelling error. Okay, now And we'll go ahead and we'll back it up right to that, right into that folder. Okay, so now I need to remember the name of my job. Menu, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember that. It gets you there real quick. Okay, that's gonna be 1UOOE8. Okay, 1. UOOE8. C3. Okay, that should be able to figure it out from there. Yep. Okay, and it saved it. Okay, job is saved. Now, what I'll do is I'll go back into my upload download. Okay, we'll wait for it to establish communications. Okay, it says establish communications, and we're going to go to mass storage. Okay, and from there I'm going to go to, I'm going to go look for my C drive. There's my C drive right there. Okay, and then I'm going to look for my 4100U jobs. It'll go by so fast. There it is. And then I'm going to look for my, oh, I'm sorry. Back up. Go back. Go back, please. It's not letting me go back. I've never done this before. I've never made this mistake before. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Huh? If I go away, yeah, go all the way back down to C again. All right, you learn something new every day, huh? Okay, I want to go to my folder down here called temp. Okay. If you have to go back, then you have to go all the way down. Okay. And I'm going to look for my job. I'm going to highlight that. And I'm going to copy from PC. Okay. And we're copying. And what that's going to do is going to put it onto the onboard flash drive in the CPU board. Not many people do this, but I do it just as an extra measure, because I really like to have many backups for jobs, because it's no fun when you lose your backup and you have to start from some old version, or I hate to say it, from scratch, especially on large jobs. You know, it's just crazy. So, you know, there's a copy here. Yeah, I'm also going to back it up on the, where's it at? Oh, yeah, there we go. We're going to back it up on a flash drive and leave that in the panel as well. And I'm also going to get on the internet in a little bit and go to our server in our district, our branch or district server, and I'm going to upload it to that as well. So we'll have 3 copies. You know, and you can always pull these out of the panel, but it's an audio panel, as you can see, and you really don't want to do that audio panel, because then there's a couple other things you have to do along. It won't screw things up initially, but it'll screw it up for the next guy that comes along trying to back this up. Okay, so now we copy that from the PC, so I can close this. Okay, and then once again, I'll go into my Windows Explorer. And I will go to my my D drive. Okay, and I will cut that out of the current folder. And then we will drop it into the previous folder. Yeah, replace it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll go to the C drive, and we'll go down to my, once again, to my temporary folder. There it is, my temp folder, and I will copy that out of there, go back to my D, go to current, and drop that into there. Okay, and it's into there. Okay, and I'm going to do the server thing a little later on because I am not on the internet. I don't like being on the internet when I'm doing these 4100 programs because they got the security stuff that's been screwing with us here lately, and it's keeping our programs from running, and we have to uninstall and reinstall and reboot the computer and all that bull crap. So I'll do this at a later time. Okay, so it looks like our upgrade is complete. All we need to do is go find a tamper switch and button this thing up, and then I have to work on getting my ticket signed, and we'll be out of here. So y'all have a good day. See ya.